and they were telling me I gotta put a 5-foot fence around it. Okay, and it's so that would be 20 by 40. You know, and I go there again, and she goes, you know, all you got to do is buy a locking ladder.
Oh no, we love America. We just hate fascism.
You don't even know what fucking fascism is.
Oh, I've been through college. I know what it is. Thank you. You have a great day, though.
I served this country 22 years.
I served this country too.
Okay.
I served this country very proudly.
So did I. So I know what real fascism is.
I do too.
If we had fascism, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah.
True. True.
But it's coming. They're trying to. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You deny January 6th was an insurrection?
Yes. It was a riot.
It was an insurrection. They were trying to stop our government from doing its job.
This ain't the 1600s. You can't occupy a building and stop the government.
Have a great day, sir.
You know, this county is 87% Trump.
Yes, I know.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Any opinion?
We want Trump out of here.
Out of there? Yes, you know. Good luck with that. It ain't gonna, you know, our rights have been trampled on so much, it's not even funny. You know, they want to do where China does, where they track you. You're, you know, like a little number, a little blip on the computer screen, and they can literally watch wherever you go, whatever you do.
We're tracked already with that.
Oh, I believe it too.
Our phones are already doing that.
You know, I often wondered, like people that start forest fires and stuff, and usually they're caught pretty quickly. And you know, you're probably looking at satellite feeds all the time, and you know, you got to go almost everywhere. There's a stoplight. You know, you go to Vegas, you're gonna go through about 6 different cameras there. You know. Yeah. No, it's scary.
That's a beautiful bowl.
Thank you. Yeah. Boot barn.
What's that?
Boot barn.
Oh, boot barn. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I looked there and I looked around for these shirts here. I had to buy some, and they didn't have anything like that. And I couldn't believe it. And then I went to Cal Ranch and didn't have any either. You know, I mean, a cowboy shirt. To me, this is a cowboy shirt.
Yeah.
You know, then they were dress shirts with buttons on the sleeve.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And I thought, you got to be kidding me. You know, but I ordered some from China by mistake. You know, that took 2 months, and then they turned out to be with the button on the wrong side.
Oh, women's shirts.
I know. I said, I can't believe it. I could not believe it. It took 2 months to get here. No, it was unbelievable. All right, thanks. Any opinion?
How you doing?
Hi. No? Okay, thanks. Any opinion?
No.
Nope, no opinion. Any opinion? None. Any opinion? Nope.
Out here standing up for democracy.
Okay, there you go. Any opinion? Any opinion about Trump?
Well, I'm thinking he's unfit for office. And
Dementia.
I'm ashamed.
Yeah,
But other than that, I'm speechless on this administration.
I am too.
It's just fascinating.
Yes, but you got to blame the congressman and the
I
senator.
don't know how we got anyone so indecent.
But they let him get away with it. That's the point. You know, they could stop this a long time ago.
Yes.
You know.
Well, old Mitch, he could have.
Right.
He could have impeached.
Yeah,
But
he's
no,
retiring.
And then he couldn't have run again.
Right. Yeah.
How did this happen?
Yeah. Any opinion?
About what?
Trump. Any opinion?
I don't know what you
Okay. No?
My opinion is F Trump. That's my opinion.
F Trump. That's it for you
Our
too?
opinions?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I've got all kinds of stuff to say. I'm exceptionally upset that I'm losing my health care bit by bit, and it will be over by the end of this year. For the first time in 51 years, I will have no health care, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm aging and I need my health care. So, I mean, I understand I get state health care. However, it's going to interrupt everybody's health care. People that think that they're perfectly safe are not safe. Once they start losing funding, we start shutting down clinics, we start shutting down hospitals. They're going to have to go other places to get their health care. That's at least an hour or 2.5 hours drive out of here. This is a retirement community. You're asking my parents to have to go all the way to Vegas or Phoenix to get care. And me too, and it's difficult on all of us.
Yeah, no, I agree. You know, they lost 1.2 million providers for the VA. You know, so I don't know what they're even supposed to do. I mean, they're allowed to care, but so. You know, I personally think they should get rid of the VA. The VA is just as crooked as...
Well, honestly, what is the VA offering people any longer? They're not doing... What are we doing? We have to ask people on commercials to donate money to our soldiers, our fallen soldiers, to make sure that they get the care that they need. Why are we having to do that? Why is our government not taking care of our fallen soldiers? Why do we have to ask people for donation money when they're already struggling and suffering because they're paying $5 and $7 at the pump right now? And they spend 50% of their income, at the very least, on rent.
Yeah, no. I just won my VA claim, and they lied in that thing so many times.
They'll do anything.
I'm gonna look around for. That's how I won. I sent like 50 letters out to lawyers, you know, and they lied in the court documents, and it's overwhelming that, you know, they said I was never clinically diagnosed with PTSD. I had 6 doctors before that. Well, to me, that's a lie in a federal document. I could be wrong, but I have other reasons and stuff. But no, you ever heard of Sharon Hellman?
No.
She was the one that got kicked out of the Phoenix VA a while back for cooking the books. They'd get a bonus if they saw you in 30 days, and they were cooking the books to where they'd get that bonus, but they
weren't seeing you, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
Look, she had nothing to say.
And then she got fired, but they fired her also, kept her out because she took a trip or something like that. I forget what they call it and stuff like that.
Oh, charged it to it? It was like
Well, some kind of, you know,
pulling a Marco Rubio,
yeah, something
and
like that. Yeah. No, you know, just.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Pete Keg's breath.
I don't understand that too. You know.
War right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's like hardcore bro. I'm so tough. He couldn't even do a pull-up. Did you see him doing pull-ups? His feet were flailing all over the place, talking about how tough he is.
That's all he had his feet.
Yeah. And then that meeting with the generals and stuff like that. Tell them you're too fat. You're too fat. Man.
Telling them that they're fat. And now they're kicking. Now Trump says he won't. Pete Hegseth said Trump will not stand next to a black army
I believe that.
woman.
No.
Yeah, so they've gotten rid of several black women that were due for higher in ranking, and they got rid of a couple black men and 4 women.
Yeah.
So they want to get rid of blacks and women.
They were
want
up
them out.
for promotions.
They want for promotion.
And they denied their promotions.
But see, they're going to be able to turn around and sue and probably get more money out of it. You know, they might have to go through the hassle, but for pain and harassment you know, this, that, and the other.
They may go through pain if the Democrats actually do what they say they're going to do when they regain power.
I believe they will.
The thing is
Because
you never know.
the thing is it's hurting the Republicans just as much as the Democrats. You know,
Hurting Republicans
food
more.
stamps,
They're
medical.
They're red states.
You know,
we
yeah.
support their red states.
I know, right?
Everything they put in
Right.
after the Great Depression,
Yeah.
they've taken away, so here we come.
Yeah, yeah.
It's here.
Right,
These
right.
people in Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota,
Yeah.
that hospital closes down and the next one's 200 miles down the road.
Yep,
That's
yep.
going to happen here, too.
Yep, I
You know?
guarantee I bet you either War MC or
Yeah.
that one down there. Maybe the new one, the new exception.
I don't see,
But one of them
honestly, I don't see Mount Rushmore, Trump putting his name there, his face. Honestly, I really do.
Oh, he's got his name on money now.
I know.
But hey, just take a Sharpie and do it out because he likes to be heavily
Yeah.
redacted.
And they just made
He
a new,
really likes it when his name is redacted.
they just made a new award for him too.
Yep, yep.
You know, all for
What
him.
was it? I heard
America First Award.
Yeah.
They call it America First Award. He will be the first person to get it. It is a 250-year anniversary thing, and they're going to give it out yearly. But Trump will be the first one to receive it. They made a special award just for him.
this.
Poor baby, such a baby. Or his
They
fake
born
Leave
with a
Pride.
silver spoon and never had to respond to anything.
Yeah.
Never was reprimanded, never been in jail or nothing. With the crap that asshole's been doing, I could knock him in the head if I could get to
No,
him.
he's been in jail.
When, oh yeah, that picture, that's the only
Well,
one day.
yeah, 34.
One day in and out, he
Yeah.
didn't go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Besides
And like
that,
I say, there you don't have. There's two. There's not. There's even more different rules for. The poorer the person, the less rules you got. You know, the more money you got, two people could do the same crime, and
Buy yourself
one could
out.
be out of jail in about 2 hours, and the other could spend 2 years.
One won't even go to jail. He'll just come and they'll talk to him and take his take his picture.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And do it
Yeah.
at his home for his convenience.
But I gotta say, I've had dealings with the cops here and stuff, and they've been good to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I've got no complaints. So, all right, thank you.
hey, have a good
Thank
one.
you.
Yeah. Any opinion? No opinion. Any opinion? No, nobody. Any opinion?
Good job, man. This says it all. This sign says it all.
Okay. Any opinion? Any opinion?
As many as assholes.
I know, right? Bring it on.
I want America to be great by supporting science, ethics, justice, openness, willingness to embrace challenges. I don't want America to fucking try to go back to the 50s. I want us to proceed and take on the 2050s. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
He wants to. He's doing something to get rid of the windmills.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Destroying solar
Yeah.
so that we can go bomb Iran.
Right. You know,
Yeah.
just one bomb would have fed children for 3 years or some shit like that. You know. So.
Just give our kids opportunities. He's destroying education. Education is what made America great. Justice, science, environment,
Yeah.
ethics. He's destroying all of these things.
Well, the people that he put in place don't know their
The
job.
people put Donald Trump in place.
Yeah.
So the
Well, that's-
people need to understand to do something different.
Yeah. It will. November. I believe it'll flip.
And he will try to rig the election because he will never leave
He'll
office.
try. He'll try, but
He will
they're
never leave office.
they're already onto it. So we'll see.
I hope so. I hope so. Put on a hat, buddy.
Yeah. Any opinion?
About what?
Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, I don't like him.
Don't like him.
Yeah, he needs to go.
Yeah. He should have never been there.
I know, he just shouldn't. Yeah, I don't. You know,
I was amazed, man.
that shit, it happens, but
Yeah.
you know, this is our moment, though. This election, the biggest midterm ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I
No,
mean,
it's going to be a landslide. I mean,
It
there's
has to be.
3,000. I don't remember a protest on Biden or Obama. Do you?
oh no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And there's 3,000, over 3,000 today
Yeah, it's gonna be
against
big.
Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they said this is the amount of people that changes things. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Because if we get enough seats, you never know.
Oh yeah.
Then we can impeach him.
Well, we need to get rid of
Put him
Paul
as
Gosar. That needs to be the key.
Yeah.
And he lives right here in Bullhead City.
Oh yeah. This.
So-
Yeah.
He
you
needs
never
to
know.
go.
Yep.
That
I mean,
cocksucker.
I vote
His
down the
family
line.
don't even like him.
Oh, I bet.
They don't. They advertise against him.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So he's been, because he was down in Prescott or Prescott Valley, something
yeah.
like that. You know. But yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it'd be nice to get rid of him. You know.
Yeah.
No, I hope, like I said, when we get enough votes, we can impeach him and get rid of him.
Yeah. I believe that's going to happen. I believe
It
we're
has
going to
to
take
happen.
to the House and the Senate.
Yeah, we have to impeach
You know.
him. That's
Too many.
Yeah.
Every election since he's got into office is like almost 100% Democratic.
Yep.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And they just won the other day.
This
and
yeah.
in his own
I
district
saw
where he
that in
lives.
Largo.
Yeah.
The state senator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Palm
that.
Beach County.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah.
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 No, they're flipping now.
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
And
That's
we're gonna flip.
yeah.
Big time.
That's why they're retiring. See, if they stay in, he'll ruin them. If they retire, then they can wait till he's gone and then come back in
Yeah.
at a later time. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how. Yeah, because that's what he would do. He'd say, I'm gonna investigate you, and have the DOJ come after you, and this and that. So, you know, in a way, I understand what they're saying, because he would.
Yeah, he would. I mean, he's proved it. We already know he
Right,
is.
yeah.
Like, I don't know if people are wake
Right.
up, you know? Shit.
But-
you use that term woke. The MAGA needs to fucking wake up. You know?
Karma would be him passing away before he gives all these other people as a pardon.
yeah.
You know, and Pam Bondi. I mean, you know, Todd
He's got them
Blanche.
all under the bus.
Yeah.
They're all going under the bus.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Gonna be,
They got Project
I don't know if there's a big enough
2029.
bus for all the bodies that are going to be under that bus.
No, they got Project 2029
Yeah.
that's gonna go after him already.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, I think we're going to win this year big time to the point that he's going to get impeached.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it, because that crap he's doing now is too much. Like, he's going nuts.
He's gone nuts.
Yeah,
He's
he's got to
gone
get out of the
nuts.
office.
Yeah, no. I can't believe, I mean, I watch him on TV and these guys just bow to him like they're servants or
Yeah,
something like
it's
that.
nuts.
Like he is a
Yeah.
king,
And
you
he's going
know?
to throw them all in the bus.
I know.
When it comes collapsing down, they'll all come
Yeah.
down.
Well, again, if they turn against him, then he's going to go after him financially.
Oh yeah.
You
So
know?
I don't know how. I think they're going to be a lot of just resignations, or
Yeah.
you know, they're going to go quietly at the beginning. But I do think a point's going to, especially after the election, you're going to see a lot of people, especially some Republicans, start turning tail. But
Yeah.
we won't forget, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
All of them need to get out. All the Republicans, because
Yeah.
they've supported them to death.
But the
right?
problems, though, the Republicans will stay together, even if it's wrong.
Yep.
But the Democrats, when they're in power, they want to hem-haw. I want it my way.
Well-
I want it my way,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to vote for it. Blah 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 blah.
Well, you know, I was thinking something right